We are live.
Oh,
Hello,
man.
everyone. Welcome to episode 35 of the MTVM Podcast. I am your host, Diego Coya. There's only 3 episodes left until this podcast is officially over, including tonight's episode. I think we're going to finish off this podcast strong, like we promised. I think we've been doing pretty good in keeping that promise so far. I feel like the last 2 weeks has been pretty good. So I am hoping to continue that streak. And I'm excited to be here tonight. We do have a couple of topics today that are exciting and all that kind of stuff. And I'm just happy to be here. I'm hoping to have fun and, to talk about stuff that I love. So you guys
Same here.
Introductions?
Hey, what's up, you guys? Film Fan 0599 here again. And we're back for the MTVM Podcast, episode 35. And today should be pretty interesting episode. Hopefully we all have a good time here.
Yeah. All right, and
your boy Andrew Hayes, episode 35. Let's do this.
Yep, let's do this. But before we do, I'm going to say hello to people in the live chat. We have Asus, Aaliyah, the Jose critic, and Owen Buckner. So thank you guys for watching.
The usual. All right, nice.
Today's episode. All right, so Double Nine, you'll be going first this week. And we always start with movies. So any movie topics you got? Please.
I got plenty. Let me see how many I have. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I have 6. What the?
Oh boy!
I got 6 movie topics. I could not expect this. Well, technically, one of them is combined into 2, but you'll see what I mean. The first one. It's the first one. So yesterday, there was a rumor that apparently Justice League producer wanted Mark Wahlberg to play Green Lantern.
Oh, right. Yeah, I did hear about this. Yes.
But today, there's another story that came out that apparently Tom Cruise is the front runner for Green Lantern.
Yeah, that's also one of my topics, so I can join you for this one.
So I have no clue what the fuck they're doing with this. So apparently the Justice League producer wants Mark Wahlberg, and apparently Tom Cruise is the front runner. I personally want Tom Cruise more. No disrespect to Mark Wahlberg. He's a great actor, but Tom Cruise is like one of the all-time greatest. So to see him play a superhero, I think it would be great for Green Lantern. I think he could bring something quite amazing to the role. And Tom Cruise was almost a superhero. He was almost Iron Man at one point. So I would love to see him play a superhero at some point. And if Green Lantern is the one, that'd be great, because Green Lantern is like my 3rd favorite DC character. So I would be down for it. And if they got Mark Wahlberg, I wouldn't be too mad about it either.
From my understanding, I thought the producer just wanted Mark Wahlberg at a certain point. I didn't think he was still in the running. But if that's the case, Tom Cruise is now the front runner. Apparently, from what I read, that Tom Cruise is just waiting for some changes in the script, and they might have him on. So this actually might be the legit thing with Tom Cruise as the Green Lantern. I like Tom Cruise a lot. It's funny. I actually saw Mission Impossible Fallout again last night. And, it still holds up really well. It's still spectacular. And it shows that Tom Cruise is just a great action star that is just committed to doing shit and doing whatever to make the audience have as much fun as they can as they're watching the movies. Yes. I'm not too sure how I feel about this, though. I'm not opposed to the idea, but I'm not sure if I'm for it, too. It's hard for me to imagine Tom Cruise as the character of Green Lantern. I'm not exactly sure why, because he's proven time and time again he's a really good action star. But as Green Lantern, I don't know. I don't want to say it's his age, because, the guy is in his 50s, but, he still looks the same after, 30 years, 20 years. And, again, he's very committed. But, if it happens, I won't be mad. I won't be, happy either. I'll be like, okay, we'll see what happens. But I feel like I should be really excited, but there's something I can't really figure out what it is that's not making me as excited as I should be. So that's pretty much my thoughts on that.
Andrew?
I really can't see either in the role, to be 100% honest. I wouldn't be upset if either of them got it, but I just don't see either of them. So I'm not really too excited about the idea of both being it.
Yeah, as for Mark Wahlberg, as much as I do like him as an actor, I just can't see it. I can't see him playing the role.
Yeah.
And I love both.
Yeah, same. They're both great, but I don't know. It's hard for me to imagine either as a character. So, but who knows? We'll see what happens.
All right. So my second movie topic is apparently Disney's live-action Mulan has started production, and we have our first look at the character and whatever. Pretty much it looks like what the character should look like in live-action form.
Mm-hmm.
And I think it's a cool image. They seem like they got a good actress to portray her. Just need to see what her acting ability is, and see how she is in the role. This is personally my most anticipated. Like out of all of the Disney live action films that they're doing, this is my most anticipated one because Mulan is like top tier, one of my favorite Disney films of all time. And I really do think they can bring the story very well into live action. The question is who would they get to play Mushu? Like, I would be very curious to see how they would bring that character into live action. So I'm quite excited for it, honestly. I can't wait for the film, and I think this first look is very nice, if you ask me.
I would say I'm looking forward to it as well. I don't think I'm as excited as you are for the movie, and I'll tell you why. I haven't seen the animated movie in so long. It's been...
I was going to say, if you have never seen it, what the fuck are you doing with your life?
No, I've seen it. But
watch Prisoners, motherfucker.
But it's easily over 10 years that I haven't seen it. So it's like I barely remember anything. I just remember the song in the movie. That's it. So, but I know Disney is like doing live action of every animated movie now. Like we have Lion King coming out, we have Aladdin coming out, we have Dumbo coming out, we have Mulan. So and so far they've been doing pretty good with the live action stuff. So I don't think it'll be a bad thing.
Ever since Cinderella, they've been doing really great with their stuff, with the live action stuff. So
yeah, pretty much.
It only took them 3 tries to get it right.
And the picture is really good too. I saw the picture on Facebook. I saw it on my timeline, and I'm like, oh yeah, okay, yeah, I can see that for sure. Like that works. So yeah, I need to see the animated movie again because honestly, it's been so long. But which is probably why I'm not as excited as I probably should be. But yeah, I'm definitely optimistic and hoping, of course, that it's great.
Yes. Andrew?
No, the picture was really really cool. Again, I'm not as excited as you. I mean, I'm really not excited for many of the live action Disney movies that we've had. But I'm optimistic about it. I think it's going to be a good one. Hopefully.
I'm still waiting for my Treasure Planet live action film, but okay.
Never gonna happen.
Yeah, that's the unfortunate thing.
Never gonna happen.
Now on to the next topic of mine. So Sean Levy, who's going to be the director for the Uncharted film, offers an update on when the filming will start. So he said that there's no specific date when they're going to start, but he said that they still have to add a little bit more additional cast and stuff like that. They still haven't cast really Sully or any of the other characters, and they're still working through some script stuff. So hopefully they could start filming in the meantime. Now, this is not the Uncharted movie. I'm going to be honest, it's not the Uncharted movie that I really wanted. Because apparently this is supposed to be a prequel with, young Nathan Drake. This is kind of not really what I wanted, to be honest. I wanted, full-grown Nathan Drake going on an adventure. It done right, it could have potential to be the next Indiana Jones. And they're just not grabbing towards that, and I don't know why. And, but hopefully this could be good. If there's any video game movie on the face of the fucking planet that I want to be amazing, and hopefully could turn people around on this genre, it would be Uncharted. Any thoughts?
Yeah, well, you know me with video games. I have not played the Uncharted games. I've heard nothing but great things about all of them. But like I said, given the track record of video game movies, they haven't been great at all. But hopefully this breaks the chain of it being a good video game movie.
Yes.
I can't think of one video game movie that I like, honestly. And I can't, and no, Wreck-It Ralph or Ready Player One doesn't count. So, yeah.
Wait, what? This is malarkey.
Indeed. Owen Buckner asked, what else did Sean Levy do? He did Night at the Museum, right?
He did Night at the Museum. I know he doesn't have the best track record with films. He has like Cheaper by the Dozen. He did both of those movies. He did he did Night at the Museum. I believe he did all three of them. And he did Real Steel, the Hugh Jackman movie.
Oh, that's a good one. Real Steel's a good one.
Yeah. I have never seen it despite my love.
God damn it, that's like one of his best movies. What the fuck, Andrew?
Want to know it's one of his best goddamn movies? I'm not even gonna say it because you know.
Shut up. All right. So, Andrew, you got any thoughts about this?
I mean, I love the Uncharted series, so I mean, I agree with you that it's not what I really want. It's but I'm just happy we're getting an Uncharted movie, and I'm remaining optimistic about it.
Yes. All right, I guess that's done for that. So on to the next movie topic. We have Kingsman 3. Apparently supposed to start filming in January with some new character details to be revealed very soon. I was a big fan of the first one. I love the first one a lot. I know a lot of people are not going to agree with me on this, but I love the second movie as well.
Wow.
Shut up. I had a blast with both movies. So, I don't know if Matthew Vaughn is coming back for the third movie.
Maybe.
But I hope he is, because it seems like he knows what he's doing with these movies. So, hopefully he is coming back for the third film. And I can't wait for Kingsman 3. Like I said, I loved both of the Kingsman movies, so I'm excited to see what they could do with the third one.
Okay. All right. So I love the first one. One of my favorite movies of that year. Such a great movie. Was very disappointed with the second one. I don't think it's horrible, but I think it's extremely disappointing and honestly not that good. But I am still excited and optimistic for a third one. We'll see if Matthew Vaughn comes back or not. Just because I'm not a fan of the second one doesn't mean I wouldn't be excited for a third one. So we'll see how that will turn out. Actually, according to Asus, he says he's not coming back. So I haven't actually read anything. I thought I read that he was, but I guess not. But we'll see. So I am optimistic. But,
yeah.
It might depend on who else is the director, too. Because if it's not Matthew Vaughn and if it's someone like Michael Bay, then I might be like, oh, shit. Maybe not. But.
Oh, shit. Any thoughts, Andrew?
I mean, I agree with Diego. I love the first one. The second one was less than stellar. I mean, now hearing Matthew Vaughn isn't coming back, makes me kind of not as excited as I should be, given with how the second one went. But I'll give it a chance. I mean, I never want a movie to be bad, so this is the case with this one.
All right. So on to my last topic, bitches.
Sorry, just one second, because I'm on the IMDb page for Kingsman 3, and it has Matthew Vaughn as director and writer.
Okay.
So, I mean, I don't know if that's official, but it does say it on the IMDb thing. And it also says Taron Egerton and Colin Firth are coming back too. So, yeah, we'll see.
Good. All right, so on to my last movie topic, bitches. We have a list from WatchMojo.com as top 10 R-rated superhero movies.
Oh, here we go.
So, starting off at number 10, we have Blade 2.
That's a really good one. That's a really fun sequel.
Number 9, we have Watchmen.
Yeah, that's a great one.
Never seen it.
Number 8, we have V for Vendetta.
I love that. So good.
Number 7, we have Kick-Ass.
Great movie. Yeah, great choice.
Number 6, we have Darkman.
I've not seen that one. That's with Liam Neeson.
Yeah, that's a great one. I love that movie. It's so fucking bananas. It's great.
I have to see that one. Yeah.
All right, number 5, RoboCop.
Yeah, I just saw it again yesterday. That's a really good one. Yeah.
Guess what? I have never seen
RoboCop.
Yeah, man.
And you get on my ass for not seeing Prisoners. Now, number 4.
Listen, leave me alone.
Number 4, Dread.
Yeah, that's such a great movie. It's such a surprising one too. I didn't think it was going to be as good as it was when I saw it.
Number 3, The Crow.
Yeah. Wow. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, that's a great one.
I'm glad it made it that high on the list.
Yeah. Pretty high, top 3. Like, holy shit.
Number 2, Deadpool.
Uh-oh. I know what number 1 is.
All right, there were 2 honorable mentions, and those 2 honorable mentions were Punisher Warzone.
Oh, boy.
I have not seen that one, actually.
And Super.
I want to see that one. That's a James Gunn movie with Dwight from The Office. I haven't seen it.
Yes. All right, and number 1 is Logan. Yep. There you go.
Yay!
And that, in my opinion, is the best R-rated film that I've seen out of all those.
I still think it's The Crow, but that's just me, of course.
Honestly,
but that top 3 was like perfect because that's the top 3 for that. It is like the definitive top 3 for that, to be honest.
Yeah.
So yeah, that was that list.
That's probably one of the best lists they've done in a while too.
Yeah, that was a great list because all the choices were great. Well, I haven't seen Watchmen. That's the only one in that list I had not seen, but I hear from many people it's a great movie. So I think they got the choices right on this, and especially that damn top 3. They did that was like moolah perfection.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so it's Andrew's turn.
Yes, it is, I guess. All right,
Yeah,
give me. All right, give me 1 second. All right, all right. So my first topic is Star Trek may lose Chris Hemsworth and Chris Pine. This is actually kind of upsetting news because I really like both of them, and I feel like Chris Pine really works as Kirk, and I can't really, and I don't want to, at least unless they reboot it, I don't want to see another Star Trek movie, them continuing in like the J.J. Abrams universe, I guess, without Pine. And I was curious to see how Hemsworth would do. I mean, I know he's the dad, so I was very curious to see what direction they were going to take. And I mean, I hope they don't go. It's not confirmed yet, but I really hope they stay. But yeah, I feel like this is something very newsworthy.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, I have the only Star Trek movies I've seen are like the new ones, the 2009, the 2011 one, and the 2016 one. I think came out. I have never seen any of the original ones, so don't kill me. But I've seen those, and I've loved the first 2. I liked Star Trek Beyond. I didn't quite love it, but it is a little weird that they might not come back because Chris Pine, to me, he was easily one of the best parts of these new Star Trek movies. And yeah, it would have been interesting to see Chris Hemsworth in this new one as well. So it is a little upsetting, but if they can still manage to make a good movie and have different actors, maybe I'll still be on board, but we'll see.
Yeah.
Do you have any thoughts on that?
I mean, especially for Pine, because he's like my favorite character in like all 3 of the movies, and his portrayal is really great of Captain Kirk. So I'm very like, if he leaves this. So hopefully they get the money dispute over with, and hopefully they both stay. So, yeah, hopefully it's all set and good.
All right. My second topic is a trailer reaction. It's a movie called Green Book. It's I can't think of the guy's name, but he did Dumb and Dumber. What was the other movie he did?
There's something about Mary.
Yeah, something about Mary. Me, Myself, and Irene was the one I was thinking of. But it's a movie.
Oh, the Farley brothers.
Yeah, Peter Farley. There we go.
Okay.
And it stars Viggo Mortensen, Mahershala Ali, and Linda Carterelli, or Carter Velma from Scooby Doo. And it's about a bouncer at a New York nightclub that takes a job. He takes a job as a pianist chauffeur during a tour in the Deep South. And I saw the trailer and it actually looks very good. I legitimately I'm talking about it because of how much I enjoyed it. I didn't even know this was a thing until I saw it the trailer as an ad on YouTube. And I just saw Mahershala Ali and Viggo Mortensen. They seemed very good in it, and it looks interesting. I'm not like super hyped for it, but it definitely has my attention now.
I almost did see the trailer last night, but I didn't watch it. I was like about to click on it. I think someone called me or something, so I didn't get to watch it. But it does pique my interest, though. I did see the cast listing and stuff like that, so it does pique my interest. And plus, I love Viggo Mortensen, Mahershala Ali, and Linda Cardellini, so I am interested alone just with that cast.
Yeah, same exactly. I didn't watch the trailer, but I am curious to watch it at some point, and the cast alone has me intrigued. And yeah, I mean, it sounds pretty interesting. So, yeah.
Okay. The next one is the newest movie by a trailer for the newest movie by Barry Jenkins, If Beale Streets Could Talk. The main reason why I'm interested in this one is Barry Jenkins. I loved him. He did a fantastic job with Moonlight. And the trailer very much interests me. Definitely something that looks like could be a big Oscar contender, and something that not too excited for, but it has my interest.
I didn't even know there was a trailer out. I knew that he was coming out with the movie this year, but I didn't know the trailer was out so soon. So I haven't seen it, but I really liked Moonlight a lot. And I'm intrigued to see what he does next. I imagine it's probably a very different story than Moonlight, so we'll see.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I didn't see the trailer either, but Barry Jenkins directing it alone has my interest because I did love Moonlight a lot, so I am curious to see it.
All right, cool. So, any more topics, Andrew, from movies?
I got one more.
Okay.
And it is a top 10 list by Watch Mojo. And it's top 10 movies that lived up to the hype.
All right, I'm interested to hear this one.
All right, coming in at number 10, Fellowship of the Ring.
Yeah, hell yeah, that's an understatement. It surpassed the hype.
Yeah.
Number 9, Terminator 2.
Yeah. To me, it's one of the absolute best sequels ever made.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah.
Number 8, Inception.
Hell fucking yeah. I agree. I agree. 100%.
Which Kaden still hasn't seen, which you should see it instead of going to Batman and Robin at the Art House Theater, you fuck. It's an inside joke.
Yeah. All right.
Number 7, Mad Max Fury Road.
Oh, yes.
Absolutely. Hell yeah.
Number 6, Logan.
Yes.
I agree.
Talk about a movie that surpassed the hype. Logan is definitely surpassed the hype.
It definitely.
Number 6. No, wait. Yeah, 5. My bad. I don't know how to count today. Toy Story 3.
Oh, absolutely.
Hell yeah. Mm-hmm.
Number 4, Avengers.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Number 3, Jurassic Park.
Yeah, I can imagine the hype for that was probably really high and probably revolutionized filmmaking at the time. And even then, you watch it today, and honestly, it looks better visually than the new Jurassic World movies we got. So,
Number 2, Force Awakens.
Yeah.
Yeah, even though I know a lot of people would disagree, but yeah.
And there are a few honorable mentions: Casino Royale, Star Trek, and Deadpool.
Okay, yeah. I wonder what number 1 is.
All right. I actually want you to you guys to take a wild guess on what you think number 1 might be.
All right, I'm going to say.
I think I know what it is. Oh,
wait, hold on. No, I take that back. I'm gonna say Empire Strikes Back.
Okay.
I'm gonna say The Dark Knight.
Well, I can confirm one of you is right. And that is 9. Number 1's The Dark Knight.
I knew it.
Damn. I'm surprised Empire Strikes Back isn't because I know Star Wars at the first Star Wars movie was still praised by everyone. I imagine the sequel probably had high expectation. I know even today it's considered the best Star Wars movie. That's why I thought it was gonna be number 1.
All right, and I think that's it for that, and that's it for my topics.
All right. Cool. That was another really good list. Holy shit.
Yeah.
Yes.
Well, trust me, we're gonna get to a pretty bad list later.
Well, Watch Mojo. See, that's the thing. I don't hate them because sometimes I feel like they hit or miss. Sometimes the lists are awful.
They're very mixed. It's weird.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, no, I fucking hate one of the lists I'm going over.
All right.
Okay.
So I still got my movie topic. So I had five today, but Double Nine went over 2, so I'm only gonna be going over 3 for my end. All right. My first movie topic is regarding one of the most anticipated movies of the rest of the year, which is Venom.
Oh, man.
So, yeah, okay, honestly, I don't know many people who are excited for this movie, but apparently, and there's a lot of websites that are reporting this, Sony wants Venom to be rated PG-13. Now, I remember when we were talking about the Venom movie, we were talking about how it was going to be rated R, because I remember it said it was going to be rated R and that, it was going to be like a solo Venom movie that stars Tom Hardy, and it was going to be brutal and everything you want to see in Venom. But Sony apparently wants it to be PG-13, and not for the reason you think, because I thought it was going to be maybe box office related, that they want more people to see it. But apparently they want him to appear in future Spider-Man movies, so it would have to be PG-13 in order for that to happen. What a load of... Look, here's the thing.
Garbage.
I'm not excited for this movie at all, so I'm just going to say that right away. And I know a lot of people know this if you've watched the podcast before. But the fact that it'll be rated PG-13, for that reason alone, it just shows how desperate Sony is. And how, the thoughts I had beforehand were justified. That Sony just wanted to do this movie to compete with, I guess, Fox, who's done Deadpool, Logan, done their own solo movies, and them being as great as they are. And they're like, oh, yeah, let's do Venom. And it just looks like a rushed product that the movie studios probably wants to interfere, because I read a quote from the director that he wanted to do an R-rated film. So I wonder if this is another Fantastic Four situation where the studio is just like, nope, we're going to do it our way, not your way.
This is what it's really seeming to be, and I fucking hate it. Because, oh God, the chips are all in place for this fucking movie, and Sony is just taking the big, fat fucking cock and smacking the shit out of it with it! For Christ's sake, man, I'm like, for fuck's sake, seriously!
And And here's the thing. I know out of the three of us, you're the one who is more like...
I know!
All the
That's the thing, though. Like, I was impressed by the first two trailers. I was like, okay, they've got something going. Then that third trailer came out. It was a massive pile of heaping dog shit. And now this shit is coming out. But the fact that it's not going to be R-rated anymore and it's going to be fucking PG-13. What? Sony, fuck you, okay? Fuck you, okay? At this point, just fuck you, okay?
And here's the thing, because
you are greedy, money-hungry fucking bitches, okay, you motherfuckers.
No, they really are. And here's the thing, because again, it's only a rumor, but I honestly think this is true, though. Like, I think it's going to be PG-13. But the thing is, even the new trailer, like, I know it was shit, but even then, it looked like it was going to be rated R. Like, Venom was going to be eating people's, like, heads off, and it was going to be, like, brutal. And again, I'm not saying the movie looked good, but it looked like it was going to be promising in the sense of it being rated R and as brutal as it is. And they're not even going to offer that. Like, what the? Oh, my God.
But they were talking about this shit, too. Like, fucking, oh, Venom's going to be so brutal. Like, he's going to be fucking tearing people apart and shit. And now you're pussing out and doing this shit. You fuck faces. I swear to God.
Yeah, we want Spider-Man in the MCU to possibly appear in these movies, so we got to make it kid-friendly.
Dumbasses, I swear. Fucking Sony is the worst fucking studio. Well, actually Netflix is the worst movie studio going today. So Sony is like second place. But still, they're just some money hungry fucking bitches. Like, and this just fucking proves it even more. Like, to be honest, like, if the Emoji Movie didn't prove it, this shit does, okay? Fucking hell. My God almighty. Seriously. This might end up worse than Fantastic Four. I don't even fucking know at this point.
No, honestly, you might be right. You might be right, and I'm dead serious.
Because, here's the thing. Fox, at least, is a good fucking company. They fucked up once. Sony is a company that's fucked up multiple times, and this could be another one of those examples.
Yeah. Pretty much.
They fucked up with Spider-Man 3. They didn't let him fucking Sam Raimi fucking do his vision for the movie and ended up being a pile of hyping dog crap, that movie. It's a fucking awful film. It's the fucking one of the worst superhero films ever goddamn made. I don't give a shit what anybody says. It's fucking terrible. The fucking Amazing Spider-Man 2 was another just colossal fucking mess of a movie. And now this movie's gonna be a colossal fucking mess of a movie.
I might even say Venom might be, just going by what it looks like from all the, the shit going on in production and whatever, this might be worse than both of those movies, both Spider-Man 3 and Amazing Spider-Man 2.
We'll just have to wait and see. God almighty.
I know, and I feel bad for people who were, because I know I mentioned that I know a lot of people who are not excited for this movie, but I know some people who were looking forward to this movie for a while and like wanted
including
me. So.
Yeah, they're gonna waste.
And you want to know who I feel bad for the most in any of this? It's Tom Hardy.
Yeah,
he deserves a fucking better movie than this.
He's gonna quit acting.
It's one of my favorite actors today, honestly. Wait, what?
I said he's gonna quit acting because of this movie.
Oh, I hope not.
Oh man, he deserves a better fucking movie than this shit.
I mean, even if this movie sucks, he has so many great damn movies, and yeah, so he's fine, honestly.
Oh God, I have not bursted out into a rant like that in fucking forever. My God, almighty.
So, do you have any thoughts on this, Andrew? About
I mean, nothing that's really already been said, you know.
All right, fair enough. So, yeah, if this movie, I'll say this: if this movie ends up being decent, at least, it'll probably be the most surprising movie of the year. I'll say that right now. If it happens to like be just a good movie,
yeah,
a great one. All right, so that concludes that movie topic. And now I'll be going over this. This is actually from today, and I want to thank Kevin Falk for this. He didn't send this to me personally. But I saw him post about this, and this caught my interest, and I do want to talk about it because it is kind of big. And it's regarding a movie coming out this week, actually. There's 3 movies coming out this week. One of them is Alpha. And PETA, for those of you who don't know, is calling a boycott against this movie. Because apparently 5 bison were slaughtered and killed during production. And PETA wants to do a boycott and are encouraging fans or people to not buy a ticket in order to show that no animals should be killed during production. So this is a whole thing that just happened today. This article just appeared out of nowhere. I don't know if this is going to affect the box office at all. Probably. I mean, the movie didn't look like it was going to be a box office hit anyway, if I'm being honest. But, yeah, I mean, I think it's pretty crazy, though. Like, this is kind of insane. Do you guys have any thoughts on this?
I mean, animals shouldn't get slaughtered on set. Like, that's actually a big reason I actually refused to watch the Cannibal Holocaust, just because of that shit.
Yeah, same.
Because of that shit. But I did not know about this. But then again, PETA has blown things out of proportion sometimes. Remember that whole thing with like a dog's purpose and whatever? And
right. Yeah.
And they blew that like out of fucking proportions. And I was one of the idiots that fell for it. So, yeah, because fool me once, shame on me. Fool me once, shame on me. Fool me twice, shame on you. Fool me 3 times. Fuck, I forgot how the saying goes. Fuck. But
fool me once, shame on me. No, fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on me.
Yes. Fool me 3 times. I'm just a dumbass now. But yeah, I don't know if I really got any thoughts per se on this. I'm gonna be for real, but yeah. So I'm still trying to cope after that Sony rant. Jesus Christ.
You have any thoughts on this, Andrew?
I mean, if this is true, then fuck this movie, to be 100% honest.
Yeah.
Killing animals is not okay.
Yeah, I agree. But, yeah, we'll see what happens. Because apparently they never really confirmed if it happened or not. And I'm sorry, one other thing, too, is apparently there's been other animals that apparently have been mistreated, too. Like, they've been forcing them to keep them outside of cold-ass weather, like below 20 degrees. But, yeah. So apparently a couple things going on behind the screen. So
yeah. Ooh, this is not looking good for that movie. Oof.
Yeah.
I mean, the movie looked like garbage anyway, and I probably
I never really looked at any of the trailers for it, so
yeah, no, I've seen the trailers for that 1,000 times. Not because I wanted to, it's because I've been to the theaters a lot, and that trailer's always played in every movie I've seen. So yeah, it doesn't look that good, honestly. All right, so that ends my topic for that. And my last movie topic for the night is another Watch Mojo list. And this Watch Mojo list is new, so if you guys think it's random, I'm picking this one because it was released like a couple of days ago, and it is a fun list. So this is Watch Mojo's top 10 worst animated movies of all time.
Oh, shit!
All right. You guys are not prepared. All right.
I love how you said that. You guys are not prepared.
Right.
I feel like I'm pretty prepared.
All right, then. We'll see. Number 10 is Delgo. Now, okay.
What?
I'm pretty sure some of these I'm not going to ever have heard of, so...
Yeah, I'm not going to lie. There's like 3 or 4 I've never heard of. But let me just say this, okay? Because you know how when you watch Mojo, as they're talking about the movie, they show like clips and footage of the movie they're talking about. They were showing clips and footage of this. I got to tell you, the animation was worse than PlayStation 1 graphics.
Jesus H. Christ.
No. And here's the best part. This movie bombed so bad at the box office. The budget was $40 million. You know how much it grossed? Barely $1 million. It was such a financial failure.
What's the name of it?
It's called Delgo, D-E-L-G-O.
All right, I'm gonna look it up right now.
Yeah, like the numbers were so bad, I couldn't believe it. I'm like, what? Yeah, and it came out.
It's got a 12% in Rotten Tomatoes.
Yeah, and I think it came out like what, 2008, I think, or something. And like,
yeah,
what is it called again?
Freddie Prinze Jr., what are you doing?
Yeah, and that's not the first movie not on the list either. So I'll just say that.
The fuck? There's more movies that. Oh my god.
It's called Delgo, but yeah, $40 million budget, made only $1 million, barely at the box office. Damn.
Oh my god, that's.
All right. All right, number 9. Happily and Ever After. I've heard of this, but I haven't seen it.
Oh
Happily
yeah,
Ever After. That wasn't okay. Okay, listen. It has been years since I have seen it, but I remember it not being good, but not like that bad.
I think that's the other one starring Freddie Prinze Jr. Might be wrong though, but
No, you're right.
right
It's
now.
on here. I see it. I mean, it wasn't good per se from what I remember from it, but I don't think it may be one of the worst anime films. But then again, I haven't seen it in 10 years, so.
Oh,
Okay.
I've never seen it, but I know of it.
yeah, same. Okay, number 8, Sir Billy.
Oh, it sounds like it's a movie about a goat, because you know Billy Goat.
I don't know, but apparently it's one of the worst animated movies ever made. Never even heard of this one. So, all right, number 7, 8 Crazy Nights, the Adam Sandler comedy.
Ah!
I knew that was gonna be on the list.
Yeah.
All right, number 6, Thank God, Norm of the North.
Oh boy.
Rob Schneider is a polar bear.
One of the most idiotic things I've ever seen in my life. All right, number 5, I have not seen this one, but I have heard of it. Strange Magic. That's a George Lucas animated movie that came out in 2015.
Which one? What was
Did
it
he
called
direct
again?
it?
George Lucas, I think, wrote the story for it. I don't think he directed it, but I know he was involved with the movie somehow. And apparently, I know it got like terrible reviews and stuff. But
Didn't like Luke? I think like Lucas had it as like his like fucking worst. I remember. I think of like 2015.
yeah, or something like that. I know.
Yeah, like I remember he like hated that shit.
I know he's George Lucas has been working on this for like 15 years, even though apparently the movie's not even like that good. No, it's like one of the worst animated films apparently. All right, number 4, Space Chimps 2.
Oh,
Oh,
boy.
not the first one. No,
Not
the
the
second
first
one.
Now here's the thing: the second one was in theaters in Britain, and apparently it was so poorly received. In the United States, they're like, "Fuck that, make it straight to DVD." Dude, the animation. Dude, I
Wait.
thought the animation, the first one was bad.
What
Like-
movie didn't you see because of Space Chimps?
Oh, okay, yeah. So Space Chimps came out summer 2008. All right, and The Dark Knight, Incredible Hulk, Iron Man. Fuck it, I don't love Speed Racer, but that's like The Dark Knight compared to Space Chimps.
I personally,
Wally, Kung Fu Panda, because this is a summer program. It's not in summer school, it's like a summer program. And you know what? Fuck all those. Let's watch Space Chimps. And we saw Space Chimps, and I swear to God, my IQ, as the movie was going on, my IQ was dropping like that Dr. Doom ride in Universal Studios, just going down. Oh, it was going down, just progressively down, all the way
Wait.
down to hell. All right?
Wait, do you remember 7th grade where we went to the movies? I go, oh man, I can't wait to go. I asked the teacher what we're seeing, and he's standing right next to me. And our teacher goes, oh, we're watching Imagine That, the new Eddie Murphy movie. I go, what the fuck?
And
Oh man, no! Oh, I got a story too. If I can tell it real quick. Oh
Yeah, go
man,
ahead.
so I remember, because we get to choose movies for our classes sometimes. Everybody picked the fucking Smurfs, the 2011 one. I had not had seen it at that point. I watched it. I could not fucking. I wanted to beat the shit out of everybody that voted for that movie because it was fucking terrible.
But Space Chimps, right? The first one of the worst animated films I've ever seen. And the second one, look, it doesn't make sense because obviously the second one came out after the first one. And the animation somehow looks worse than the first one. Like, what? Is this like PC graphics? I couldn't believe it. All right. Number 3, Pocahontas 2, Journey to a New World.
Okay, a lot of those Disney straight to DVD sequels. Now, there's been some ones that I've actually enjoyed. Like, I like The Lion King 1.5. That
Yeah,
one's
Lion King?
fun. Yeah, that was
The
fun.
Lion King
yeah, that one was
1.5.
pretty funny. But
Great.
but a good majority of those like straight to DVD, like,
No,
Disney
they're
se-
bad.
they're not good.
I fucking love Aladdin 2. Jafar's
No, the
Return.
Aladdin sequels are a lot of fun. I'm not going to lie.
Oh yeah, the Aladdin sequels are like really good.
They're really fun. I remember watching them. Yeah. But apparently Pocahontas 2 is like garbage. And it's like,
I mean, the first one wasn't
Yo,
even that good.
Mulan 2 is fucking garbage.
yeah.
I mean, the first Pocahontas wasn't that good either. So
All right, number
What?
okay,
just
it's
kidding.
been a while since I've seen it, but I remember not liking it.
It's been a while since I've seen it too, to be honest.
Yeah, same. All right, number 2. I thought this was going to be number 1, but it's not. Number
Can I
2.
guess?
Sure.
The Emoji Movie?
It's not the Emoji Movie. No, it's Food Fight.
That's why I thought it was going to be number 1 as well.
I thought the same thing, and I haven't even seen it, but I've heard everyone say
it's god awful.
I thought, that's like the worst animated movie ever, but I still have not seen it. I've seen the graphics though, and I'm like, oh god. All right, so we do have some dishonorable mentions. There's 3. Number 1 is Tom and Jerry the movie. Number 2,
I hear that's fucking terrible.
And that breaks my heart because Tom and Jerry is a huge part of my childhood.
Same, man.
Yeah, for real.
Honestly. And the computer game I used to play, Fist of Fury, is so fun.
Oh, that's a fun game.
Yeah, so fun. So competitive too. I love it.
Mm-hmm.
Number 2, thank God this movie sucked. The Nut Job. And
oh boy, what about the Nut Job 2?
I did not see that one. And Shark Tale.
Okay, come on now. Okay, listen.
That movie sucks.
Listen, Shark Tale is a guilty pleasure of mine. Okay?
Listen, in the great words of Christian George Horloff, it's garbage.
It's garbage, but you know what? I will say this: it's not the worst DreamWorks movie.
By the way, everyone thinks I came up with that fucking catchphrase for garbage. No, I didn't. I just stole it from Christian Harloff, and everybody fucking thinks I came up with it.
All right, number 1. I want you guys to take a wild guess on number 1.
It's the fucking Emoji Movie. What else is it?
Hold on. Now, listen. Let's see. Yeah, probably the Emoji Movie.
It's not.
Oh, wait, can I get a second guess? Double 9.
Sure.
You don't get a second guess because
fuck you.
Right, what's the second guess?
I'm trying to think of bad fucking animated movies that came out. I really fucking hope it's Minions because that's fucking garbage.
It's not Minions.
Okay, I don't know. I really can't think.
You want to take a second stab at it, Double 9? What it could be?
Oh man.
What other terrible? Oh my god! Is it one of those Titanic animated movies?
Maybe. All right, fine. Number 1, Titanic: The Legend Goes On.
That I actually, because before I saw Food Fight, that was the fucking worst animated movie I had ever seen in my entire goddamn life. So
you actually saw it?
I have seen this.
How bad is it? It's really that bad, huh? Damn.
It's fucking terrible. Legit one of the worst films I've ever seen in my whole life.
Damn, really?
Yeah, I'm dead serious. It's awful.
I heard the animals are very racist, they're stereotyped.
Ooh.
Especially the Mexican mouse.
Oh my god.
Right,
what?
What's
wrong with?
Now here's the thing. I know you guys are wondering why the hell the Emoji Movie's not here. Why isn't the Boss Baby? I'll tell you why. Because I think this is stupid, honestly. Because they put box office in consideration. So if the movie made a lot of money, then it didn't count.
Which is retarded.
Which is retarded, exactly. Yeah, because that shouldn't be that way. Okay, and if you notice, a lot of these movies that I mentioned, like Space Chips 2, Food Fight, Delco, who saw these fucking movies? You know what I mean? So
you saw Space Chimps.
The first one, not the second one.
Oh yeah, that's
right. and I was forced to see the first one. I was a field trip.
Yeah, because your classmates were a bunch of dumbass.
Yeah, the only one I've only seen out of all these 10 movies, I've seen only 2 of them. I have not seen eight of the 10 movies.
Yeah, I think I've seen 3 of them that were mentioned in the actual list.
Yeah, so the Emoji Movie's not on here, but box office should not have been a thing because we're talking about quality, not quantity. Emoji Movie made a lot of money, and that movie's a piece of shit. Same with Ice Age.
Exactly.
Same with Boss Baby. I mean, I don't care. I think Shark Tale, as bad as it is, I think Boss Baby is worse.
Yeah, same with Toy Story 3.
Suck my cock.
Yeah, I know,
asshole. But yeah, the fact that fucking Shark Tale, listen, Shark Tale's not a fucking masterpiece or anything, but it's fucking way better than the Boss Baby or the Emoji Movie. Really? Come on now.
Yeah. Or even fucking put Minions on there, you know?
Yo, Minions is,
I mean, Kaden would say Trolls, but...
I did not.
fucking
Sorry.
God, I fucking would put every fucking elimination that isn't Despicable Me 1 or 2 on that fucking list.
Yeah.
Because fucking Secret Life of Pets is a fucking piece of shit.
Yeah, I mean, I don't hate it that much, but
Oh man,
all right, so,
it should be hated by everybody. It should have a 0% of Rotten Tomatoes.
yeah. All right, so that is all my movie topics for today. Wow, I think these movie topics are going to be like the highlight of the night, honestly.
Oh my god, this is already I think my favorite episode we've ever done, to be honest.
All right, so I'm sorry. The Jose critic says Home on the Range. Did I see that?
That's not that bad.
Yo, Chicken Little isn't that bad.
No, it isn't.
No,
it really isn't.
Yeah, it's not. Oh, and you know what? I was fucking confusing Home on the Range with Over the Hedge. I don't know why.
So that should be on that fucking list.
I like Over the Hedge. Fuck you.
Okay, The Wild is stupid. The Wild is literally a Madagascar ripoff. That's what The Wild is.
Yes.
Where's the disappointment that was fucking Duck Duck Goose? Fuck that movie.
I think you're like the only person who saw that.
Hey, I know Kevin saw it. I know Jackson saw it.
Yeah, I think you're the only three who's seen them.
I'm pretty sure Adam saw it too.
Wait,
that's four.
Kevin says Legend of Oz. I heard the Legend of Oz was bad, but I hadn't.
With my girl Leah Michelle.
Yeah, I heard that was bad.
Yeah, I heard that was bad, but I did not see that. And yeah, I don't know why that was on the list. I'm pretty sure that wasn't the box office hit either. But yeah.
All right. Well, here we go.
On the TV. So 99. Any TV topics you got?
I got those TV topics. So my first one, I think my boy Andrew's gonna join me on this one. This is very sad news.
Oh yeah.
And that is that WWE legend Jim the Anvil Neidhart died at 63. Jim the Anvil Neidhart is he was a part of course, the very famous Hart Foundation, with of course Bret Hart, Owen Hart, British Bulldog, all the and they were one of the greatest stables in wrestling history. And he was a part of one of the greatest tag teams with Bret Hart, a part of the Hart Foundation. And this sucks big time. The dude was a legend. The person I feel bad for the most right now is Natalia, because that was her father. And this is just a big loss for the wrestling community. We've had a lot of big losses in the wrestling community this year. We have Vader, we have Bruno Sammartino, and now this. It's been very heartbreaking, and this just adds to the list of that. And it really sucks because, the dude was awesome. I even heard he was doing fine about a week ago, and now just this comes out, and it's very saddening.
Yeah, I know. I mean, there hasn't been this bad of deaths involving wrestlers since 2015, when both Roddy Piper and
Dusty Rhodes
both died. Those were both bad.
Yeah, this has been like I said, this has been a really tough year with wrestlers and shit.
Yeah, and I know just that it was funny, not that he died, but also that I went to Six Flags this Monday when he died, and we went on the Dark Knight coaster. It's a lot better of a ride when you don't have to wait fucking 4 hours for it.
Oh yeah, yeah.
But we got off and we all check our phones and we all go, "Oh shit, Jim Neidhart died." So he died while I was on the Dark Knight coaster. So
yeah, it really sucks.
It's just a thing that just sucks, and I do feel for his family and especially Natalia.
Yeah. All right, so that's now my second and final TV topic. The Punisher season 2 is apparently done filming now.
Oh, really?
I was a huge fan of season 1, and I'm very saying I am excited for season 2 is an understatement. It's easily my most anticipated season for any of the Netflix shows. I cannot wait to see what they do to continue the story. Was it Jigsaw is coming in to the story, probably the biggest Punisher baddie that there is. So I am very, very excited to see where they further this story even more. I don't know when they're gonna release it. Like I said, they just got done with filming. So hopefully they get other shit, production, all that into the mix. And hopefully, we have an excellent season 2 because season 1 is probably my favorite out of any of the Marvel Netflix shows.
Yeah, I'm really excited too. I love the first season as well. I do find it underrated. Still Daredevil is still my favorite, and if I had to pick between season 3 of Daredevil and Punisher season 2, I would say Daredevil season 3 I'm more hyped for, but doesn't take away any excitement I have for Punisher season 2. I'm glad it's done filming. I'm hoping it comes out soon. It's coming out next year, right?
No, they don't have a release date yet for it, but if I had to make a guess, it probably would be next year.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
Well, in any case, I can't wait. Yeah, should be something good. So.
All right.
That's it.
Do you got any thoughts about it, Andrew?
I'm excited for it. I mean, you guys like it more than I do. To be 100% honest, I thought the beginning was very, very slow, but I still ended up very much enjoying it, and I am looking forward to season 2. So to hear that they finished filming and that we're going to get it sooner rather than later is pretty exciting.
Mm-hmm. All right. So, Andrew, my boy.
All right, I got one TV topic.
I got one.
And it is another Watch Mojo list. It's top 10 sitcoms of all time.
Oh, okay. Interested to hear this one.
My number one better be their number one. I don't give a shit.
I know what your number one is, and we'll just have to see. Number 10, Modern Family.
Okay. Yeah, I haven't seen every episode of the show, but for the episodes I have seen, I have liked it. So,
number 9, Roseanne.
I've always found that there's some episodes I found funny, some not. So I was kind of mixed on that show overall.
Mm-hmm. Number 8, Mary Tyler Moore Show.
Never seen it, so I can't really.
Damn, I haven't seen it either.
Number 7, Friends.
That's only number fucking 7.
Number 6.
I won't go full blown yet until okay.
Number 6, MASH.
Okay.
I've heard of that. I've heard great things about it. I've never
heard great things about it too.
Number 5, Cheers.
Okay.
I've never even heard of that.
You never heard of Cheers?
You never heard Cheers?
I swear to God, I've never heard of it. Yeah.
My mom fucking loves Cheers. Number 4, I Love Lucy.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm not surprised on the top 5.
Yeah,
I've seen a couple episodes, and they're actually pretty funny.
Yeah, I've seen a couple of episodes too. It's very funny.
Yeah.
Number 3, All in the Family.
I've heard of that too, but I haven't seen it.
I believe I've heard that too as well.
Yeah.
Number 2, The Cosby Show.
That's awkward.
Okay, can I please ask, when did this list come out?
I have no idea. Actually, never checked. Here.
Because, well, that didn't. As Kevin would say, well, this didn't hold up well.
Yeah, especially knowing them, I know for a fact they wouldn't have put that on the list. They wouldn't have mentioned it.
Yeah,
I'll tell you right now. 2014. So.
Oh, okay.
Okay, I think that was before all that happened.
Oh yeah, that was before all that. Yeah.
All right, we do have some honorable mentions. Taxi. Never heard of it.
I think I've heard of it. I think.
Big Bang Theory. How About Your Mother.
I'm surprised that was not a top 10. Okay.
Happy Days.
That surprised me that that's not on there on the list.
The Jeffersons.
Okay.
And The Fresh Prince of Bel-Air.
Okay.
Oh shit! Yeah, I'm surprised that's not on the list either.
Let me take a wild fucking guess of what number 1 is. It's fucking Seinfeld.
You're absolutely right. It is Seinfeld.
I mean, listen, Seinfeld's a great show, but the fact that Friends is only number fucking 7 pisses me off.
I'm surprised Everybody Loves Raymond's not on there.
That's a great show.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I used to watch it a lot back in the day, and I found it really funny.
Yeah. Generally, I will admit I was surprised that Modern Family made the list. I have liked the episodes. I'm surprised that it made the list. I wouldn't have thought it would have made the list, especially with like stuff like Happy Days and stuff like that. But my main problem with the list is I think Friends was like way too low on the list.
Yeah, at least it was on the list though.
Yeah, true.
All right, so that's all your TV topics, right, Andrew? Great, because I only have one as well, and it's a review. It's not like something that's happening.
Okay, cool.
Now or anything.
Shoot that review, my good man.
Yeah. So I already finished it took me a while to finish The Office. So what I did after was try to catch up on some TV shows, specifically on Netflix. To catch up on seasons I've missed or anything. So the first show I decided to check out was 13 Reasons Why season 2. Took me a couple of days to finish. It took me like 3 or 4 days to finish. So I watched it, got the chance to see it. I know season 1 is very controversial. Like, it has a really good Rotten Tomato score, and I know there are fans of the season, but I know it's caused a lot of controversy, and there are people who very much criticize the show due to how it depicts suicide or mental health. And season 2, it picks up right after where season 1 ends, and it's pretty much the trial of what's going on, of what happened. And it's Hannah Baker's parents versus the school system, and they're trying to figure out what really happened and how they're going to settle this whole thing once and for all. I will say this: the second season has had a really bad score on Rotten Tomatoes. Not many people I know have enjoyed the second season, including fans of the first season. So I decided to check it out anyway. And I will say this about season 2 of 13 Reasons Why. I actually am in a minority when I say this, but I actually quite enjoyed the season a lot. I'm not saying it's perfect, but it does some things that surprised me. Like, for one, I thought there was more character development. We got to learn more about the character of Hannah Baker. It definitely shows that this show doesn't glorify suicide. Like, I've always thought it didn't, but season 2 shows you for sure it does not. It really shows the impact suicide has on everyone, not just obviously the parents, but how the pain never really goes away. Everyone's just affected by it after suicide happens. And I thought they did a really good job of showcasing that. And I will say there are some pacing issues, specifically in the beginning. I wasn't like completely bored, but I was thinking, all right, we can pick this up a little bit. Yeah. It's only until like about episode 4 or 5, I think 4, where like it starts to really pick up. And I wanted to know what happens next. So, and there are some things like Hannah is in season 2 in flashbacks, and she also comes back as a ghost. And I think it works sometimes. I think other times it doesn't quite work. But I think when it does work, it's fine. But sometimes I just feel like, I don't know, that they could have just kept her into flashbacks and like scenes that we haven't seen in season 1. I think that would have been fine. And the ending is kind of okay, I guess. Some aspects I really like about it, but then there's some I'm not sure how I feel about that. So I do think it's quite good. I know not many people are fans of it, but if I'm telling you my honest opinion, I'm just telling you how I felt. I actually like the season quite a bit, so I might be in the vast minority when I say that I like season 2. So those are pretty much my thoughts on it. So in the next upcoming days, I'm hoping to catch up on more shows. Watch more seasons of stuff I just haven't watched because The Office took a while for me to finish. So yeah, that's pretty much what I got to say about that. And that's my only TV topic, because as far as other TV topics I saw for this week, they just didn't look that interesting to me for me to share. So yeah.
What did you think of the ending?
The very last shot, I was not a fan. I thought what happens before was fantastic, but like the very last shot, I'm like, man, I don't know.
Yeah, I agree.
Where it ends specifically is bad. Not like how it concludes is shit. It's where it ends, where it's like,
I don't like where it's leading up to either.
That's the thing, yeah. But I thought what happens beforehand, like a confrontation would happen. I thought all that was great. I thought, like, wow, this is like really powerful stuff. But where it ends specifically, I'm like, I don't know. I'm not sure. So, all right. Yeah. So that's what I got to say about that. And are there any video game topics for tonight?
I have one.
I have 0.
All right, and Double Nine, what's your one game topic?
My one video game topic involves WWE 2K19.
Okay.
So 2K is finally bringing back the 2K Showcase mode. And it's going to center around the journey of Daniel Bryan. So this is basically going to go from the beginning of his career to his return at WrestleMania 34.
Oh,
so
okay.
I am stellar for this because I personally love the 2K Showcase mode. I feel like the one thing that has been sorely lacking from these games recently is that there is no main game mode. And I'm glad they're finally bringing back the 2K Showcase because I love them a lot. I love a good, great game mode in my wrestling games. So I am very excited to see that they are bringing this back. And I cannot wait to play the journey of Daniel Bryan. This should be very great. No other superstar I think deserves this more than him. So I'm very excited to see what they'll do with this 2K Showcase with Daniel Bryan. So yeah, very, very excited for it. Andrew, you got any thoughts about this?
No, I agree with you. I really do enjoy the 2K Showcase, and I think that Daniel Bryan is the perfect candidate for that.
Yes. All right, so that's my only TV topic. I mean, video game topic, wherever the fuck we're going.
All right, so now we're on to music, the last topic of the night. I know I'm usually I just want to say one thing real quick because it's not really a topic, but rather a prayer also requested by Aaliyah. And I did want to go over this briefly, but for those of you who don't know, Aretha Franklin, very famous singer,
Yes.
Iconic. She is not doing well in terms of her health. I'm not entirely sure what is going on with Aretha Franklin, but I heard she's in critical condition and that they're taking care of her. So I just want to, just hope for the best because I've never been like a huge fan of hers. I'm not saying she's bad or anything or even just decent. I've never took the time to really go into her music and listen to everything that she's done.
Yeah, same here, to be honest.
But from what I've heard, her most famous song is Respect. Is that what it's called?
I guess.
Yeah. So yeah, of course that's a really good song, and she's done a couple other ones that I like a lot. So yeah, let's hope for the best that she does well. So that's all I got to say for that. All right, Double Nine, do you have any music topics?
I do not have any music topics, unfortunately.
All right, Andrew, you have one, right?
Yeah, I do got a list. I did have a list, a different list before, but I found this one, and it's I'll go over it. All right. This is the top 10 rock bands of all time.
Okay.
So,
top 10 favorite rock, top 10. What was it? Top 10 favorite rock?
Watch Mojo's top 10 rock bands of all time.
I'm pretty sure this list is gonna piss people. It's gonna be a divisive list no matter what. Not saying between us, but it's gonna be. I'm pretty sure people in the comment section. What about this? What about this? What about this? What about that?
Oh, we'll get to that.
All right. That's it.
Coming in number 10, Radiohead.
Okay.
Number 10. Oh shit. Okay.
That's a great choice. I understand completely why.
Number 9, Beach Boys.
Okay. I haven't listened to like their music in full, but what I've listened to
very much deserve to be on this list.
Yeah.
Number 8, U2.
Okay. I won't say shit yet. Listen.
You could say all the shit you fucking want.
No. I know I'm like the minority in the three of us. I personally do love U2 a lot. I
don't hate them. I don't hate them either.
Oh, I fucking hate them.
Yeah, I know you do. You fuck. I'm saying I don't.
But I think they're a great band. But I just want to wait till we hear the rest of the list, and then I'll decide if like they should be on here or anything.
All right. Yeah.
I couldn't tell you not that they don't. All right, number 7, Metallica.
Okay, yeah, deservedly so.
Number 6, The Who.
Okay.
Number 5, The Rolling Stones.
Okay.
Number 4, Pink Floyd.
Okay, yeah.
Well, I'm very glad it's on the list.
Yeah.
Number 3, Queen.
Yeah.
Yeah, expected.
2, Led Zeppelin.
Yes.
Yeah.
We do have some honorable mentions.
Okay.
The Doors.
Okay.
Nirvana.
Okay, that's fucking bullshit. Okay, listen.
Yeah, I thought that was gonna be on the list.
At least listen. I love U2, but fucking take U2 out of there and replace them with Nirvana.
U2 should be fucking
replace
gone.
them with Nirvana. Like
Dunzo. No, I'll tell you what. They should
Nirvana. Listen, as much as I love U2, Nirvana literally started a whole fucking revolution with their music. So
exactly.
the fact that they're not on here is bullshit.
They started their own fucking genre of music.
Exactly. So like the fact that they're not on here is bullshit.
All right.
What did U2 do? Played the same fucking song for each one of their songs. Like, they're legitimately the same fucking song. Just different fucking lyrics. They all sound the fucking same. They have one good fucking song. And that's,
With or Without You?
No, I still haven't found what I'm looking for.
That's my favorite. That's my favorite by them. So,
honestly, With or Without You, I don't hate.
Yeah, that's not a bad song.
It's not a bad song, but my problem again is that it sounds too fucking similar to. I still haven't found what I'm looking for.
What are the other honorable mentions?
Okay, so I said Nirvana, the Ramones.
Okay.
Black Sabbath.
Okay.
And guess what the last honorable mention is?
Iron Maiden?
No.
Like, I have a feeling I know what number 1 is. I'm not going to say that.
Well, number 1's honestly pretty obvious. The top 3 was pretty obvious, to be honest.
What would be the last honorable mention?
Oh, is it AC/DC?
You, sir, are absolutely wrong. It's The Clash.
I was about to say The Clash. Fuck, you didn't give me time.
Oh, right. Okay.
Number 1's The Beatles.
Yeah, I kind of assumed.
Obviously.
The Beatles or Queen, I thought would be number 1.
Yeah.
Here's thing number 1 wrong with this fucking list.
Yes. What, U2 on it?
Yeah, honestly. But biased aside, like Nirvana, AC/DC inspired a whole fucking genre of music. Why weren't they even an honorable mention?
Yeah. The fact that they weren't mentioned. There were a couple that weren't mentioned that should have been like
Aerosmith
wasn't mentioned.
Muse.
Aerosmith should have been mentioned.
Oh, yeah, I'm surprised they weren't mentioned too. I forgot. Yeah.
Green Day, fucking. I just had them in my head.
You want to know something, Diego? I know I don't usually like doing this, but can I just slide in the music topic? Because there's a list actually that I could read off that actually would very much interest all of you. Hold on, let me find it.
Yeah, that's fine. Okay.
Okay, hold on.
Yeah, so I mean, at least their number 1 isn't like.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I mean, if their number 1 wasn't the fucking Beatles, it would just be stupid. And if their number 2 and 3 and 4 weren't Led Zeppelin, Queen, and Pink Floyd, respectively, like those are like objectively the top 4 rock bands of all time.
Yes.
Rolling Stones should have been a lot fucking lower. U2 should not have been on the list. I like Radiohead a lot, but they should not have been on this list.
I think they're listen. As much as I do love Radiohead, I don't think. That's a tough thing though because they have done a lot for music. That is the thing.
Yeah,
they have. So it's like, I don't know. I think number 10 was like the perfect spot for them.
But my thing is, I would have honestly, if I were to take 2 off this list, it would be U2 and Radiohead, and I would replace them with AC/DC and Nirvana. Because those are the 2.
I would actually, as much as I love The Who, I would actually replace them with Nirvana and AC/DC, to be honest.
The Who deserves to be on there, to be honest.
Yeah, they do, but like, I'm not like, but if I had to do this, like.
But apparently U2 is a fucking better rock band than fucking AC/DC, which is completely 100% false.
Oh, man. But, do you have any other lists that you want to do?
No.
Okay, so I know I usually don't do this where I sneak in a topic at the last minute, but I figure since we're talking about like rock bands and stuff like that, I personally love my favorite type of rock band is a trio, is of 3 people. A guitarist, a bassist, a drummer, and someone doing vocals on top of either one of those things. So this list I have is the top 10 trio bands in rock music.
Okay.
So, here we go. Number 10, Motorhead.
Yeah. Is this your personal list or a Watch Mojo list?
Oh, Watch Mojo's list.
Okay.
Number 10 is Motorhead. I mean, deservingly so. They're like one of the best metal bands of all time. All right. What was this band? Hold on. Okay. Number 9, Ernson, Link, and Plummer. I've
never heard of that.
I've never really heard of this band, to be honest.
Yeah.
Number 8, ZZ Top.
Okay.
Yeah, that's a really good band, yeah.
I fucking love ZZ Top.
Number 7, Green Day.
Okay.
I think they personally should be a lot higher, but, you know, cool.
Yeah, I'll see what else is on the list, and I'll see if I agree.
Yeah.
But, yeah, at least on the list, so.
Number 6, Muse.
Okay, all right, I'm glad they're on the list, so I'm not going to complain. They're on the list, so.
Number 5, Cream.
Okay, I really like Cream. Cream is fun.
Yeah, me too.
Eric Clapton's one of the best guitarists of all time.
Yes.
Number 4, Nirvana.
Okay. Hey, they're on the list.
Yes. Number 3, the Jimi Hendrix Experience.
Oh, fucking. I love Jimi Hendrix is one of the greatest.
Number 2, The Police.
Yes, yeah, okay.
Yeah, great
like
band. All right,
like
they do have some honorable mentions, so let's see these honorable mentions. Alrighty. So the first one is Primus.
I've heard of the band's name, but I've never heard of their music.
Yeah. Sublime.
Yeah, I've heard of
Sublime is great.
Yeah.
Blink 182.
Yeah, I agree.
King's X.
Never heard of them.
I think they're about to reveal number 1 in a second. All right, hold on. Come on, reveal number 1 already, you fuck faces. Them Crooked Vultures. This is another honorable mention. Okay. Come on, fuck faces, reveal number 1 already. Okay, even though I'm pretty sure I know who number 1 is, but yeah, number 1 is Rush. That's who I figured.
Yeah, Rush is so good.
Yeah. Now, if I did that, my personal top 3 would have been Muse, Green Day, and then Nirvana. That would have been just my personal thing. But this is a good list overall. I think I like that list a lot, to be honest.
Yeah, that's a much better list than.
Yeah, much better list than the greatest rock bands one. And shout out to them for actually mentioning Blink 182. I actually forgot they mentioned them in the honorable mention. So good for them. All right, so that was that, and I guess that's it for the podcast.
Yeah, that is a wrap on episode 35. After today, now there's only 2 more episodes left. So I want to thank you guys as always for joining me. I want to thank people in the live chat for watching. I honestly think the movie topic was like the best of the night.
Dude, I'm gonna be honest with you. I think this might be my favorite episode we've done. This is just I have a blast doing this one. I don't know.
Honestly, the 2. I mean, the Watch Mojo list that we all chose today were all been pretty good, especially the animated one.
Yeah, honestly, I think this was my favorite episode we've done, to be honest. This was great.
Yeah. And, yeah, we will be back next week for episode 36. Once again, same time, same day, Wednesday, 8 p.m. Eastern. And, yeah, hopefully we'll have some more exciting topics and all that kind of stuff.
Hopefully fucking the movie news picks up. I don't want it to be a lame-ass fucking last episode.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So, you guys have anything you want to say before?
Thank you all for watching the MTVM Podcast. This was great, as usual. And, I hope you all have a good night. We'll see you later.
All right. And Andrew?
Had a fantastic time. As always, can't wait to see what these next 2 episodes have in store.
All right. So once again, I'll see you guys next week. Until then, have a good one. See you next Wednesday. And all right. See you guys later. Bye.
Goodbye.